Hello, and welcome to God's Stories. In the last week, I've been really thinking about how we converse with unbelievers. And often our discussions with them might start just in a gentle way, but very soon sometimes they veer into areas where the church finds it difficult to agree on things. There are lots of things at the moment where the church are just not seeing eye to eye, and things are causing division. And if these sorts of conversations are marring the discussion you are having with an unbeliever, it is just such a shame, because you just miss the opportunity to share the truth of Jesus with them. And as I was thinking about this just as a thing for myself, and maybe discussions I do sometimes try and have with people who are not really of particular faith yet, but they might be interested, I just was woken up in the night and I had this vision of, or a picture in my head of a roast dinner. And it was beautiful. It was a lovely chicken and loads of vegetables and potatoes and all the trimmings and gravy. And it was just beautiful and nourishing, and just in the way that whomever made this roast had intended it. And then people are around the table and all they are talking about is salt. And they're not mentioning the food, they can only discuss the salt. And is it too much? Is it too little? What is happening with the salt? So much so that whomever made this roast gets so fed up with it and just wants to wipe the whole meal off the table. And it made me think a little bit about this issue, that what nourishes us as believers is the truth about Jesus Christ, and only in Him is there nourishment. We're not saying salt is not important. It is important, but too much can ruin it, and too little, clearly, and you might have insipid food. But salt in itself has no nourishment. And if we are in discussion with people and all we can think about is salt, we completely miss the point of pointing people to Jesus. So I think where this has left me is just thinking that we mustn't miss the point in thinking about what the roast is, and talking about what is on the table is much more about what are the food sorts that has been provided and how that nourishes us, and that should be the focus of our attention and not the salt. I hope that's been helpful. Goodbye.